Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So here I am again, and I'm going to start doing a daily video on like a portfolio review, at least for every day that the market is open. And what I'm going to cover is how to make 5K a month in dividends, which is for me a 30% average dividend yield. And what's really cool is not every stock or ETF in this account pays a dividend. So 30% average yield is phenomenal. Um, and I've determined that this account, I don't really care about it as much as like my others, like my serious accounts are like my 401ks, my Fidelity account, and my E-Trade. So this one, I'm gonna coin a new phrase here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for everybody that's on here. So I have goals. It's important to have goals in life. So this account, because I don't take it as seriously. So by the end of the year, I'm planning to go here. I'm actually planning to take a trip to Thailand, in particular, a place called Phuket, Thailand. So this account, I'm going to call this my Phuket account because I'm going to use it to fund my trip here. So, like I say, it's just kind of a play account, more or less. Um, and I might as well just, go ahead and not to compromise my uh, stance, my values, my integrity, or whatever. But I'm thinking about just going ahead and doing margin because why not? This isn't a serious account like the others. I'm already set, like with the 401k, with with the house, with these others that are in index funds that are in stable growth stocks and whatnot. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and share the screen here. Okay, so what's interesting here, so this is combined, my Schwab combined, and you'll notice, so here's the phenomenon known as the ex-dividend date. So yesterday, they took basically out of my account what they're going to then pay me Monday, but that's another story. It's income, right? So Tesla was the big bulk of this. What happens is that dividends are actually, as most of you know, they're paid out of the actual price of the fund, and that's how we get NAV erosion if the fund doesn't recover. So, like if it's $1 dividend out of Tesla, it's $1 per share that Tesla declines. So, if you go look at what Tesla did yesterday, it probably dropped $1 or more. So, I look at this, I'm like, whoa, they took money from me to go pay me Monday. But anyway, that's how the ex dividend concept works. Dividends are not free money. So, what's really neat about this is when the account value drops, like, so it dropped $2,000 yesterday. So my dividend percentage went up. So it looks like I'm actually getting a higher dividend percentage. So I can say like probably over 30%. Yeah, because I was basing this on like 197. I said, let's see, 56.5, which is funny. That was like my first ever salary. Now I'll divide by 196 and change. That's actually, yeah, I'll round up to 30%. So anyway, how do we make 5K a month in dividend income? Okay, so you'll notice that it's actually going up. I'm rounding a bit, but estimated annual income is 57,228.74, monthly average 4,769. And I'm thinking in this account because like I said, um that's funny, income. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Take it out of your account to then pay you. Kind of like what the government does in a way. Um, but anyway, so the best month I've had was January. It looks like July might actually. How about this? So by August, I'm going to be at over 5,000. So I'm growing exponentially every month. See, I'm over 5,000 from here on out. So I've hit the $5,000 goal. The funny thing is, if I do margin, I can basically double what I have in purchasing power here. So since I call this the fuck it account, again, like fuck it Thailand, where I want to go by the end of the year, um, I can do it, right? So you see, I've more than doubled my income here. Um, and then, yeah, This month, last month was actually the lowest month, June 2024, 3,800. But we're on pace to have a really good month here in July. And you'll notice, like I say, not every fund, not every stock pays a dividend. Um, Car Gurus doesn't, Chipotle doesn't, but I consider these solid growth. Dollar General pays a little bit, High Tide doesn't, and Seago, this one I think is, I should probably get rid of that. Intel pays a little bit. This IQ one doesn't. JP Morgan does pay a dividend. Kyndryl doesn't. Nvidia pays a whole $4, a whole $4. Palantir doesn't. Starbucks pays a slight dividend. Block doesn't. AT&T does, but it's been a garbage stock. I think there was a reverse split in AT&T. Or no, God, that's crazy. I remember when this was $45 a share. Teladoc doesn't. Tesla, of course, doesn't, but Tesla does. And then these others don't either. Okay, so as far as the bulk of the dividend portfolio, Beto does, Coney pays really good, FEPI, JEPI, Clip, QQQX, QQQY, QYLD, SQY, Tesla pays the bulk of it, and it's coming back, Ulti, and YMAG. So of the total here, that's 96,000 that's paying. So the actual dividend yield on the assets here that are invested in dividend stocks or dividend ETFs, that's $49,939.73 divided by 96,468.75. That's a 52% dividend yield, and that's totally sustainable, right? That's always going to be there, right? So we don't even have to ask any questions on that. Apple, my Apple call options, this is where the real money's made, by the way. Like they say, there's a saying, a word to the wise is sufficient. So those of you, you'll detect my dry sense of sarcasm. But the real money's made here. Apple, look at this, 8 call options, paid like $500 for these. I'm up to almost 7,000. So that's really good. And that's offsetting my loss in Tesla, even though it's a paper loss. MSOS and High Tide have options there too. It's all about having options, remember? So anyway, like I say, now I'll only need maybe a month's dividend income to actually take my dream vacation. So the good news is I can only spend like I can get a month's dividends and I'll still have 11 months left to reinvest or whatever. So like I said, this is my dream vacation by the end of the year. Um, it's called Phuket, Thailand. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but when you look at it phonetically, that does look like how it's pronounced. So, like I said, that's my dream vacation destination. And what's really cool is that it only takes 1 month's income, as he said here, income out of the whole 12 months. So, and he said, I got out a clip. I probably should too, but what the heck, you know? So anyway, that's how to make 5,000 a month in dividend income, and I'm probably just going to increase it. I may just do the margin too, because why not? But again, like I say, for new investors, I see it as a good way to accelerate uh, your investing journey. But from a philosophical standpoint, those of you that have followed me for a while, you know that I'm not a big advocate in margin. I like to invest with your own assets, but it does take longer. And you know what? With this get rich quick society, who wants to wait? So anyway, thank you all for tuning in for this one. Hope this was informative. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord if you haven't already. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Good night. Bye.